My name is Raymond Karchevsky. I am a living Christ. The living Christ stands up to the satanic courts of our land. Yes, this is a statement to all of you who understand that their government is not serving them. Their government has turned against the people and served the corporations. And something has to be done. I, this living Christ, have proven that over the last 25 years by my actions. And I have been assaulted from every direction by the satanic forces which rule us through mind control. Today is the 9th of December, 2019. It is the beginning of a new consciousness for the world. And I have been suggesting for the past 25 years. Or it is an acceleration into the satanic New World Order, which holds nothing but further enslavement through satanic mind control for sovereign men and women who have been made to doubt themselves and have contracted their lives away, their souls. They have sold their souls. Satanic man's law. Forgive me. I mean no insult to any of you, but you've got this coming. You, to whom I am addressing, are all brainwashed, under mind control, under satanic mind control. You, the holistic, living men and women, whom are the creators of the quality of your lives. Yet you have agreed, contracted with satanic trickery and deceit to accept the dead status of that of a legal person, a legally a dead entity, a non-living citizen, a fiction, all done through birth certification by your government, your satanic government, and other satanic contracts that you have made with your fictional government, and the illusion that you yourselves have created. You are the sovereigns. You have created government. Government is your servant because it's a fiction. What has it done? It created a fiction in the form of a person. You're not a person, but you have not rebutted that since birth, your birth certification, and therefore, in the eyes of the satanic law, you are such a person. How dumb is that? I have been writing and talking about this for 25 years. And look at the turn that your created world has taken in that time. Your fictional world, the world that you live in. You're not living in truth, you're living a fiction. You're living in words and ideas, in rules, regulations, in laws, symbols, all satanic, all fictions, None of it is truth. You're facing a financial collapse that will create a cashless society, which will only fortify your enslavement. You all have done this through your consent. You've been hoodwinked. You're still bitching about your lives and looking for others to blame in your dualistic, satanically ruled consciousness, your intellect. You don't realize that you are the creator of your quality of life. But you're lazy, you're ignorant, you're dumb, and some of you are damn stupid. Now, how did you get that way? You have been trained by your educational system to be that way. Obedient servants who follow directions and are unable to think for yourself. So you erect others to think for you. These are your politicians. These are your leaders. These are your satanic mind controllers. They operate through the media, which give you your view of the world that's based in fiction. Today, this simple man of truth, this living Christ, which conflicts with your imaginary, satanic mind control of the Christian myth of Jesus of Nazareth. You'd rather believe in myth, superstition, storytelling, and to see the truth of life itself, which requires your responsible part in making it that way. That's why you are slave by your own consent, and not the sovereign, the holistic, living men and women you are meant to be. You have in me, this living Christ, the opportunity to see yourself truly as you are, beyond the scope of your own lifelong satanic conditioning of Christ. You see in me one man who is all men, who want to live free, but I am doing something about it, while you're merely talking and dreaming about change. I'll doing nothing at all about it. Now you all may agree with me or not, but there is no mistake that my actions and my words are one. You may read my articles and watch my videos on my sites, arkenterprises.com and lisarayenterprises.com. You will find that they remove me from the hypocrisy of dualism that you are all conditioned to satanically serve. That puts me in your world, but not of it. That is what a Christ is, the simple man of truth. Not some superhuman, legendary, mythical human being, superhuman being. That's cartoonish. And billions of you buy it. What's wrong with you? As I have already said, today is December 9th. I'm recording this on the 10th, 2019. 2019. I did not appear in court of Josephine County, Oregon on the court date of the 9th of December as a result of the state of Oregon's racketeering program of citing and arresting travelers who exercise their right to travel without having to be licensed. Let us see if the fictional Oregon State Police come to arrest me for exercising my right to travel. Let us see if the fictional Oregon State Police will follow their own fictional Supreme Court decision, which upholds one's right to travel without requiring a license. Let us see if non-fictional living men and women are actually beyond the jurisdiction of the satanic fictional courts. You see, that matter of my being above man's law in this regard has already been adjudicated by the Josephine County courts in the criminal cases of 02 CR 0617 and 03 CR 0170, where I called their bluff on 2 convictions with a threat of 40 years in prison. And I refused to accept their sentence because they could not prove jurisdiction, their satanic jurisdiction, over this living man, this simple man of truth, this Christ. They released me with no charges over my head. It's all on the court record. Yet they continue on with the revenue racketeering over this and other non-commercial travelers. That's the crime that is being committed upon the American traveling public. I'm not talking about those who earn their living through commercial activities while using the highway. There the license is valid. But for living men and women who have the right to travel from point A to point B need not have a license, and that has been adjudicated by the U.S. Supreme Court. And yet the state of Oregon continues its war on unlicensed travelers. It's time to see who's the boss. We, the living people who created government, or our government servants who have somehow turned the tables on us and made us doubt ourselves. And they have become our masters and our overseers, our slave overseers. That is what the law enforcement agencies have become. I'm speaking to you from direct experience, for I was a former police sergeant who's honorably retired. Times have changed. Now, with regards to the courts and their adjudication of this living Christ being beyond the jurisdiction of their court, you see, they released me. I'm a free man, a sovereign man. But that word has become a dirty word. That's satanic public relations at work. Now, what's at stake here? It's something very serious. $160 billion exists at the present time in UCC liens and legal damages based on the principal agent liability law. I want the Satanic Josephine County, Oregon government and its courts to know it's coming. In the event that they should show some intelligence and not exhibit mere force and intimidation in dealing with this matter as they have done for the last 17 years, and should they wish to negotiate the terms of settling this issue, I'm all for it. I intend to distribute all, not all, much of the damages to those who are in need. That's where the 160 million will go. Let us get on with it. Also, if you have been following me, you have noticed that I have been promoting an effort to boycott government, to peacefully change our government by withdrawing our support, our tax money. That's all that needs to be done. Withdraw your support, which is your right to do, with your employer by changing your withholding terms and getting a full day's pay for a full day's work. And the government does not get your money first. You will find that you have the power over the government, not they over you. Follow the advice of the founding fathers who wrote the Declaration of Independence when the train of events are so horrendous. It is time to change government. I'm paraphrasing that, of course. But the sentiment remains the same. The abuses today are greater than the day that this country was formed. The government has shown itself to be a tyrant. It's time to put them in their proper place, to start arresting the government leaders who have become millionaires based on their salary, which is impossible. There you know how they have made their millions. Arrest them, put them in jail, confiscate their ill-gotten wealth, and we're on our way to reform, to reshape a new government that serves the people. It would be a government of the people, by the people, and for the people, its original intent. But it needs you to grow up, to stop being a child looking to be coddled, looking to be supported, giving you a free ride through life. There's no free ride anywhere. For the payment for all of these socialistic services come from the taxpayer, you. Stop that stream of support and government ceases to be, allowing you to form a new government that will serve you. Let's get on with it, shall we? For a full copy of this article, I suggest that you see the written article with all of its links at arkenterprises.com/index21.html stands with a capital S. There you will have a better picture of what's been taking place in the life of this living Christ. And you will see that what he has done, so can you. That leads to a new country, a new government, and a new life. Thank you for listening.